like, I just want to make sure. Like, if it's like 90%, then I'll say no, because I don't want to say yeah and then it's like no later. Let me just make sure.
As it gets closer, tell me for sure if that's happening or
Uh,
not.
oh no, I'll know right away. I just need to make sure. I just need to make sure there's nothing right before the right before 5 p.m. next week. You know, and yeah, we'll go from there. I just need to double check.
Jonathan, we keep missing you on the show, buddy.
On the what? I'm sorry.
Saturday.
I know. Actually, that this week.
It's been like 2 or 3 times now. You said you're coming on, you're going to come
I
on, and
know.
then you don't.
I know. There was 1 week. Not that it really matters at this point, but there was 1 week I was like, "Yep, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get on," and then before I knew it, it was already 4:30. I'm like, ugh, yeah, it's too late now.
Well, you could still come on. I mean, that's like we're in like the middle of it at 4:30 your time.
Right.
So you could anybody can come on at any point during the hour. It doesn't have to be for the whole thing or anything. So if that makes anything any easier. But I and probably for sure care would love to have you come on 2 days from now or any other Saturday. Right, Kurt? White shirt, Kurt.
That's right. We're working on red shirt Kurt. And what's happening?
I invited red shirt Kurt to come on stage.
Yeah, right now my club deck isn't showing those things. So right now I'm just going ahead and pinging and hoping club deck catches up here pretty soon to let me get both shirt Kurts up here.
You know what? I'll do the 5th, not next week. Yeah, next week will be too close to call. So yeah, I'll just stick to the 5th.
Okay.
We'll call it. You're gonna plea the 5th.
There you go.
Jonathan, can we see you in 2 days from now?
On this upcoming Saturday. Actually, you know what? There's a storm that day, so there's a good chance you will see me.
Jonathan? I tell you. Kurt, one of these days I'm going to get Jonathan to come back on.
It won't be too hard.
I think I'll be collecting. I think I'll be collecting Social Security income by then.
Right. Well, look how long it took me to get Tommy Tong to come on.
You guys are funny.
Took us several months.
All right, let me start pinging people in here now. Come and network.
Hello, Emily.
I need to follow up with Ray. Kurt. Ray, whatever his last name is, I think it starts with an M. The one who's wanted to start HNP comedy. Because remember, he was all about red shirt Kurt and white shirt Kurt, too. He hasn't put on here for a while.
Yeah, we'll have to get some finger puppets made up. We'll have to ask Mariana Waikiki how she got those animals done. We'll have to get red shirt Kurt and white shirt Kurt, make it a thing out in the marketplace.
Okay. Alright, just thinking people.
Yep. So, any fun activities for the new year or for Christmas rather for you guys?
Mm, not really.
Mm.
What about you, Kurt?
Doesn't it? They of course, yeah, fun stuff happen all the time here.
Right.
Yeah, getting together with my ever so famous brother from out of Iowa, and then my sensational sister from Texas comes on up, and kind of get a little reckless.
Kurt, knowing you, I can only imagine what your brother and sister are like.
Yeah, it only gets more bizarre, Emily. Just more bizarre. That's the way to think of it.
Has your brother decided if and when he's coming for Christmas?
Yeah, the action's gonna be like a Christmas present. It's gonna be, like got to keep the Christmas faith. Like they're gonna be here. They're actually traveling on Christmas Day, so they'll be up here by the night of Christmas Day. So it should be around. I don't know if they're gonna try to make dinner time or. Yeah, I'm sure they will. We'll probably have a late dinner, probably like a 7 o'clock Christmas Day dinner. A little different than what you typically think people are doing, but I think that's the way it works out for them.
Okay. Anything for you, Jonathan? Anything fun?
Yeah, nothing crazy, nothing like super out there. Just gonna spend time with the family, which is always a blast. That's pretty much it. Nothing too crazy, nothing too wild. Maybe a tad wild, but you know,
Yeah.
it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. It's gonna be a fun time. I don't know about where you guys are, but the traffic here is just disgusting. So I was like, let me just go to a Starbucks and just hang out before until the traffic dies down a little bit.
Yeah, I can only imagine what traffic is like right now with it being so close to Christmas and
Yeah, it's pretty disgusting
holiday
actually.
shopping and whatever.
I feel like everybody and their dog is out right now.
Oh jeez.
Yeah.
Is all of Boston out shopping?
Well, that's the funny thing is I'm not even in Boston right now. I'm north of Boston. Right now I'm in this little small town. I feel like I'm the poorest person here.
Oh
I feel
jeez.
like it's super yuppity yuppity here. Like I feel like super out of place right now.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm just gonna order some coffee real quick. Okay, hold on.
All right.
Emily, if you can pick it up a little bit, our goal is to keep banter on here the whole time so that the AI does not, kind of treat this as a dead room. We want to keep conversation going, or it's not going to draw general Clubhouse users. So keep going, Emily. Pick it up, shake it up. Let's do it up.
Good. I want to meet your brother and sister.
You're gonna have to make that happen. So make it happen.
Oh, blah. Uh, yeah. Uh, I will do something about that. Uh, for some time in 2023 at some point. Kurt, have they ever come back for one of the ski shows? Well then.
What happened?
No, I was just wondering if your brother or sister have been at one of the water ski shows before.
Well, keep in mind that if you go back 39 years,
Well,
Emily.
I know your brother got you started doing it, but I wasn't sure if as of recently if they've, I don't know. But 39 years, that's a long time.
Yeah. So, yeah, with them being in Iowa and then my sister's in Texas, yeah, those shows we have aren't very convenient logistically. So, my sister exceptionally did. Was that just last year? I forget if it was this last summer, if that was a year ago, year and a half ago already. Trying to remember. I think that was a year and a half ago. Yeah, that was 2021 season. They happened to be around where she could finagle it that they were around for the ski show, and she came on out, or maybe it was a ski practice. Yeah, I think she came out on a practice night, and that worked out pretty good because when there's practice, we're able to visit more than during a show. We're tied up until the show's over. So
Yeah.
yeah, she came out on a Tuesday.
Tuesday. So, Kurt, I don't know if you so I put a message in the ZMAP chat and LinkedIn message. Hadn't gotten to putting any other places yet, but we had somebody. I saw that somebody had scheduled for Monday at 11. And I gave both Paul and Robert the schedule link. I don't know if either of them have seen it yet. Last time I checked, neither one of them had rescheduled yet, so I'll keep after them. But I just let you know.
Okay. All right, Emily, here we go. Keep the banter going. Keep that audio going.
I was trying to think of what else to say here.
Let's play Duck Duck Goose or
Jonathan,
something.
I'm going to keep after you until you come on a show.
You're funny. Yeah, I mean, no, I mean, I enjoy being on the show. Oh, or caramel macchiato rather. Thank you
Yeah,
so much,
gives
sir.
you a cover code. It has $4 on it.
Oh my God, you're too kind. Thank you so much. Appreciate
Have a
you.
great night.
All right, you too. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm not even on mute. Sorry about that, guys.
It's okay.
Um, so it's on 3 o'clock on Saturday, right? 3 o'clock my time anyway, right?
Yes.
Got it. All right, let me see if I'm still in ping jail. For some reason, I got in ping jail pretty quickly. It's weird. Let's see who's online.
Where is everybody? Did we scare everybody off or what?
I have no idea.
But we had 3
I know.
people come through that moved on. So gotta work on
Ooh.
our attraction, being compelling, captivating, so they stay with us.
Yeah, like this week and last week, there was more that have just shown up for like a second and are gone already. By the time I even say anything, so I have no idea. Thing is, it is close to the holidays, but still. But hopefully we can get more of a group going in 2023. Or people to stay around or stick around longer than like a second.
So Emily, so who's the lucky guy who gave you those flowers, or that cake rather?
No, that was a cake I just got in the grocery store.
Oh, I thought somebody gave it.
That's why I took a picture of
I thought you were bragging for a second there.
it.
Like, look what someone gave me.
All right. We have happy business networking going on. Emily, take it away.
Hi. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. I don't want to butcher it. But welcome to our room. Before we get started, a little background about the uh, Happy Neighborhood Project. During the 2009 recession, our Chief Happiness Officer, Edwin, went out on the streets to talk to people about happiness, to shift people's minds from all the negativity to something positive. He interviewed over 1,000 people about happiness. Was invited to do a TEDx talk, and in 2014 was organized by the United Nations. Jonathan, have you gotten your International Day of Happiness ticket yet?
Not yet. How much is it now? Is it like what, like $10 still, or
It's 20 for until the 31st.
20 until the 31st?
And then it goes up to 30.
Yeah. So it really goes up a lot.
There's a
Gotcha,
30
gotcha,
and
gotcha.
30 in January, and then 40 in February. So
Yeah. Actually, no. I just remembered. So what was the date? Hold on. Let me look at the date real quick. Because there's a reason I didn't get the tickets yet, and it was not because of the cost. March. Well, let's say it was March. Was it March?
St. Patrick's Day.
That's what I was thinking. The 8th. Yeah, that weekend. Yeah. So that week. I'm not gonna even be. I'm not gonna even be in town. So that's why I didn't get tickets. So I won't even be able to
Where are
like.
you? Then where are you gonna?
No, just in New York City.
Oh, okay. We're just going from Massachusetts to New York.
Yeah, yeah, just a 4 hour. It's just a 4 hour, well, 3.5 hour ride. I know I'm gonna be in New York that week, so that's why I didn't get tickets. That's why. That's the reason why.
So what's taking you to New York?
No, it's a business trip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it's crazy. Like I have like the next 6 months pretty much booked already. It's crazy.
What the heck?
Yeah. For the most part, it's pretty well booked,
How is
which is a good thing. That's a good thing, by the
yes,
way.
yes. How how is the this is your big win show going?
Yeah. So we did. So I've actually started doing like a clubhouse version of it of the show,
Oh,
and so I do those on Wednesdays. So it's pretty cool. Like I actually wanted to invite one of you guys to one of the sessions because I just started doing this like last week, and
so how do you have it set up?
so
Set
the way
up like
it's so I have them. So what it is I have a room under a different club where so the room is called it's called what is your 2021 or I'm sorry what is your 2022 big win. And so basically, the room format is supposed to be like people on stage would share their big win for the year. Um, but what I'm also doing in addition to that is for about 30 minutes, I'm having a guest speaker come in and they would share their big win. So I interview them.
oh
And then at the very end of at the very end of that interview session, other people would ask questions as well. So the room is obviously like recorded. So I'm going to take that recording piece, convert it as a podcast episode. So it's pretty cool. It's actually pretty cool. It's pretty fun.
so the first half hour is a speaker, and then the second half is just everybody else sing theirs.
Exactly.
Okay.
And and then if it's possible, I would even have a second speaker come in as well, which is what I did last night, which was pretty. Yeah, I did that last night, and that room lasted for about close to 4 hours.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Did you get many people showing up?
about a
Or
hundred,
obviously if it went for four
about a
hours.
130 people.
Oh boy.
So
No wonder it went for 4 hours.
well, no, well that's the crazy part. It was mostly so I had two guest speakers that came in. They shared, and what happened was after the second guest speaker came, like that's when like all the conversing started happening. And of course, I'm not going to close the room that fast. So the room lasted about an hour longer than it was originally planned to. So it was good. There was a lot of good conversation going on. It was pretty cool. A lot of good
Oh,
networking.
I'll just stop by sometime.
Yeah, you should. It's every Wednesday at least until the end of the year. Wednesdays at 8 p.m. But I think I'm going to switch it to Tuesdays at 8 p.m.
8 p.m. Eastern.
Eastern. Sorry, yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Okay.
Yeah, so I might switch it to Tuesday because it's just going to work a lot better.
Well, Jonathan, well, if it's going to last more than an hour, then I'll be able to join you.
You would or you would not?
If it goes more than an hour, I would be able to.
Oh yeah, no, it's easily more than an hour, easily.
Oh, yeah,
I wouldn't.
That's what it sounds like it's from before. But
I honestly would not do it if it's only an hour. To be honest with you, because it just wouldn't be worth it. You know what I mean? Because
yeah,
if it's more than an because what happens, one thing I noticed about Clubhouse, especially with rooms like small rooms, is that they don't usually gain traction until like a good 45 minutes to an hour, which is why I think what tends to happen is when this room is almost supposed to close, that's when people start popping in. I've noticed that.
I know on this one before, for a little bit there, it was like everybody, the people that came in didn't start coming in until like 20 minutes in.
Yeah, well,
Did
that
that
too.
for a little bit. And then more people kept coming through the end. But,
Absolutely.
But Karen, are you gonna uh, join uh, join in on Jonathan's clubhouse, Big Win Clubhouse?
I don't know. He made it sound like it was going to be one of us, so it sounds like that's you.
How about both of you?
Okay.
But it would
Well,
be individual. So like it would be like there'll be one session with just Kurt, one session with just Emily,
Oh, okay.
and we can keep it very simple. Very like it'll be very intimate. There'll probably be maybe 20 to 30 people there, give or take, which is pretty
Okay.
cool.
Okay. Now we have Lisa and Mario
Hello, Lisa. Hello, Mario.
who joined us. I mean, both of you to the stage here if you're both inclined. Um, but welcome to the room. Uh, oh, hi, Lisa. Maybe. So, is Jonathan, were you thinking that we would be like one of the speakers, or
So yeah, so the way it works is, so for the first 20, 30 minutes, or depending on the time that we agree upon, like you'd come in and I would introduce you to everybody, and I would just ask you questions about your story, about whatever your big win is. We'll unravel your big win like through the questions. So it'll be like a storytelling type of situation.
oh, okay,
So yeah, so it's pretty cool, and it's an audio format, which is actually what I really enjoy. So 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 yeah, you're sharing your big win like that, and then like I said, at the very end, other people would start asking questions or commenting, and it's really awesome. And like honestly, like you're gonna build a lot of connections this way too, because a lot of people will pour into you, a lot of people will relate to you and connect with you, and I think it's good, great for networking, but it's also great for inspiring people as well.
yeah. Lisa has on her thing that she's a manager of podcast, marketer and manager of podcasts.
Happy holidays, everyone.
I have Miss Allison here too. Uh, Lisa, would you like to introduce yourself? Say who you are, what you do,
I
and
just
ask.
want to. I'm sorry. What you say, Emily?
Would you like to introduce yourself? Say who you are, what you do.
So just really help people go from ideation to monetization of their podcast. I just want to say hello, everyone. And happy holidays.
Yeah, you too. Allison, welcome, Allison, to the room. Um, so, Allison, would you like to introduce yourself? Say who you are, what you do, and ask for the rest of us here. Maybe, if you're there. So, Jonathan, where are you in your picture? Guess maybe I'm going to do a monologue today.
Okay, now I'm on mute. Hello, guys. Can you
Allison,
guys?
how are you?
I'm sorry, you guys can hear me. I did not know where unmute was. I'm sorry. I'm good.
Oh, that's perfectly okay. No worries.
Good. I saw you guys on LinkedIn, and then I'm like, I haven't been on Clubhouse in a minute, so I'm gonna join.
Yeah. Would you like to introduce yourself? So I'm not sure.
Oh,
Have you and Lisa met? I'm not.
have I what? I'm sorry.
Not sure if you. I'm not sure if you and Lisa have met. So
Are we
would
doing
you like to introduce yourself?
like an HNP?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't know what this was really for. I am Allie Quinstrom. I'm with Juice Plus, which we are whole food nutrition in a capsule or soft chew, and I just really am stressing nutrition, especially with the winter and everything. So if you're interested, come talk to me. Thanks, Emily, for bringing me.
You're welcome. So, do you have anything they want to talk about? Like, how are we? Uh, Maybe ending the year strong or anything like that. You want to start, Jonathan?
Absolutely. And to answer your question from earlier, the picture is in Quebec City, in Canada.
Oh, okay.
Um, so start. So in terms of introduction, is that what we're doing?
Yeah, you can introduce. Yeah, or if there's anything you want to talk about, how you're ending the year strong or anything like that.
Oh my God, absolutely. I mean, it's all about, I'm already planning for 2023, doing my filling up my calendar, right? Like basically what we are talking about earlier, right? Just filling up the calendar. In terms of finishing the year, I'm putting together. As a matter of fact, I never asked you guys this, and actually, this is going to go for everybody here. So, what I'm doing is so last year on the Big Win show, we did a Christmas episode or a holiday episode rather, and what we did was we shared big wins from different people from all over the world. 10-second clips, 10 to 15-second clips of saying your big win for the year. And I'm doing the same thing this year. So I want to, invite any of you who wants to participate. Just DM me in the back channel, and I'll give you my email address. So if you want to submit a 10 to 15-second clip of yourself saying like my big win is X, Y, and Z, my big win for this year is X, Y, and Z, and it could be something as simple as I graduated college, or I got my first job, or I don't know, whatever it is. If it's big to you, if it's a big win for you, it's a big win for you, and that's what's important. So so if you want to participate, please please do. And yeah, that's how I'm finishing the year in terms of the podcasting and just planning ahead for 2023. I'm excited for 2023. It's going to be a phenomenal year. So it's all about building relationships, building relationships like here on Clubhouse and also in other platforms as well. So pretty excited about that. But yep, the mic is back over to you, Emily.
How about you go over to Carrot?
Over to me. So you want me to introduce myself, Emily? That's the pattern you're setting here.
There we are. If you want to say how you're ending the year strong or
Oh,
starting, starting 2023 strong or anything like that.
ending the year strong. Well, first of all, when I hear that question, I have fun with it and say, well, the first thing I'm doing is not taking a shower for the rest of the year because I'm going for the strong odor. Um, but really, other than that, ending the year strong is, a nice blend of diligence and diversion. So the diligence is that with the Happy Neighborhood Project, we get this event, and then we got some events tomorrow, and then we're in hiatus, just kind of hitting Fridays with the worldwide. So that leaves a gaping wide hole. Like, oh my goodness, we're not going to be connecting to each other as happy neighbors at the happiest place in the world for business people. So I guess we'll have to drum up some extra live streams and maybe do some, non HNP clubhouse activity and Oh yeah, don't forget tomorrow. The club, the HNP Clubhouse group, with the Happy Neighborhood Project is going to be at 6:30 Eastern. So hang out here in Clubhouse again with us at HNP. Find the group and join it. And so it's going to be really combing through contacts and figuring out who's got lost in the shuffle, making sure I'm not missing anything on my emails and LinkedIn messages, and then kind of policing what you're doing a little bit, Emily, so all sorts of good stuff, But then 2023, woo, yippee, 2023 is going to be a barn burner, folks. There's a lot of stuff going on. HNP going after the Guinness World Record, beating that 1,068 networkers. That was done in Belgium back in 2014, so doing that on Hop In. So, yeah, I'm going to hop into that one, and I'm going to bring all my friends because we're going to beat that record, ladies and gentlemen. And then I'm a water skier, folks. So, and I've been enjoying show skiing it's approaching 40 years. It's like a few years away from 40 years that I've been doing that. And we are at a pinnacle, folks. We are outdoing ourselves, and we're going to have a fantastic water ski show season. So watch your social media for water skiing by Kurt Roskoff, aka Special K, and also my alter ego is also Splash. Splash. That's my ski show name. All right, back to you, Emily.
Kurt, are you wanting me to create anything for Splash?
Splash it up, Emily. Splash here, splash there. Let's do some splash marketing. Splish splash.
So
Work so hard.
I know I created at least one page, maybe two, with Usul, but I don't know if you want any other pages.
Yeah, page it up. Let people get into the nooks and crannies, and the nooks and a cranny, and follow my fanny. Here we go. Let's do it up, Emily. Yeah, create them.
Kurt. uh, either you know who Usul is, Jonathan or Allison?
No, I don't.
What's the name again?
Usul.
Uso. What does that sound familiar? From HNP?
No.
I don't know.
Uso.
I've never heard of him.
Here on Clubhouse?
No.
Okay, then
It's from the Little Mermaid.
Oh my god. Okay, wow. I knew that sounded familiar. Okay.
I don't remember it. I Little Mermaid I haven't seen in a long time. But I was going to tell you guys how I'm going to start the year and the year strong.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well,
Yep.
for me, I'm sorry. Well, for me, it's just, I think, who said it was relationships, right? I mean, in Juice Plus, in any sales thing, you want to build relationships. I mean, to me, that's what it's all about. And then just being out there, I need to come on Clubhouse a lot more and utilize social media a lot more than I do. And I know in January, so I'm starting off strong in 2023. I'm going to go to a local college here and have a table, my first ever table, and just talk to students. And it's a center, Christensen Center. It's just where students, teachers come in a lot. And so, getting exposure to Juice Plus will be amazing. My business, Juice Plus, will be amazing. So, and coming to more HNP for sure.
Yeah, awesome. Uh, I guess um for you'd be following up with people we haven't talked to in a while, and getting people on the podcast, and I think those are two biggest things at the moment of organization. Um, but Jonathan, did you figure out who Uso was?
Now I know. Now I know who.
Um, oh jeez. Um, he's the brother of. Hold on.
And Emily and everyone, if I can say, Kurt, you were saying to get back with contacts, your contacts like emails and LinkedIn. That's what I'm actually doing too, because I think a lot of times people might say, oh, okay, I'm not interested in your product or service, but it doesn't necessarily mean right then and there. I mean, you can circle back to them. Okay, maybe now.
Okay. Okay, so he's the brother of Ursula, Jonathan.
Yeah, I haven't watched The Little Mermaid in so long, but I know who you're talking about now. It's been so long, like I completely forgot about that.
You learned something new. Or reminded of something new.
They're so funny.
Jonathan, let me know when you're coming on the show.
You mean the Saturday one?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I think. If I'm gonna if I'm gonna do any Saturday anytime this year, it would definitely be this upcoming Saturday, just because. And that's the last one for the year, right? If I'm not mistaken. Wait, what's today's date? Today's the 15th. So yeah, that would be the last, because the next Saturday after that is Christmas Eve, and then after that New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
So
Allison, you're welcome to join us on our both of our podcasts as well. Kurt, are we really taking the eaves off? Kurt, of the show, are we? Because I know I believe we did a show last year on Christmas Eve. Kurt, did you step away? He must have. Um, but yeah. So we'll see about the
Emily,
eaves,
what?
but yeah.
I'm sorry. What is the show Saturday? I'm not familiar.
It is the World of Ability
Oh, okay.
podcast.
But it's not on Clubhouse.
We have I saw the show on Zoom. Record it
Oh,
and live stream it from Zoom.
Okay.
Yeah, but I haven't tried doing it on Clubhouse like Jonathan has. At least as of yet. Um, so I don't know if that will ever happen, but uh, something to think about. Let me see. What else is there to? Uh, hey, um, what are some things everybody likes to do to make themselves be happy? Or, don't start all talking at once, Jonathan.
I was shy, just like my GIF over here. Very shy. No, to answer your question, just talking to people, meeting people, chatting with people, um, helping other people in any way I possibly can. Um, Even if it has nothing at all to do with business whatsoever, just being able to help other people in some way, shape, or form is, it's just such a good feeling, right?
Yeah.
What else? Just of course, reading, spending time with family, traveling. Definitely got to travel. Even if I travel for business, I always try to make a vacation out of it too, if I can, if it's possible. Um, just being able to see other places, other countries, other states, other cities, stuff like that. So, um, yeah, that's basically that. How about you guys?
All right, go over to Allison.
Well, same thing as Jonathan. I'm sorry, I did not get what you do for. You said you have business. I didn't get what you do for business, Jonathan. I'm sorry.
Jonathan, do you want to sort of introduce yourself?
Yeah, of course, of course. My apologies. Where are my manners? So for business, what I do is I have an offshore call center team. So our team, which is based in the Philippines, it's a call center that I have. So what we do is we handle clients that need to outsource their call center to us. So they outsource their inbound support team or even their outbound support team, and we handle a lot of their customer service, sales related processes, and that's what we do. In a very tight nutshell, that's what we do. We do a little bit more than just call center work. We also do like other back office support, like human resources, marketing, stuff like that. We also do we. I don't really advertise this as much, but we do some VA support as well, virtual assistant support. So we do that from time to time, especially if we have a client that if we have a client that we're working with, and the CEO really needs help with extra support, we would provide a VA for a super super cheap price. So we do that as well in addition to that. But we it's a pretty awesome business. How about you? What do you do, Allison?
Oh, I'm sorry, Jonathan. I actually thank you for asking. I am with a partner with a company called Juice Plus. And basically, I don't know if you've heard of it, it's nutrition. It's whole food capsules or uh, or it's fruits and vegetables and berries and stuff too, or capsule. And we have other things too, but everything is whole food based. We have omegas, fishness, and I just, that's what I do. Excuse me, I'm sorry. The health aspect.
That sounds pretty cool. I love it. Anything health, any business that's health related is really cool. Is really, really good stuff. It's really good stuff there.
Well, health is super important. I mean, I look at my parents, right, who are like 78 and 81, living in San Diego, and they're just active as can be, and they don't even look their age. So, then that's because of good health. So it makes sense to me.
Sorry, there was an ambulance going by me, and I didn't want you guys to hear that. So, wow, that's So is that your why behind what you're doing? Is that your why?
Yeah, my why is, I grew up in California, and I mean, yes, that is my why. It makes, being healthy makes sense to me. I mean, of course, I'm not perfect. I mean, I don't, you know, but I mean, if you're pretty much healthy, you feel better, right? So yes, it's my why.
I love it. I love it. Awesome. How about you, Emily? If you want to answer the question that you just put out there, like, so what do you do that makes you happy besides getting yourself flower cakes? Emily.
I know. I'm like, where is Emily?
Oh yeah, there we go. I'm on
There
mute.
she is. There she
Um,
is.
She's back.
so just like reading, being with family, uh, going for like a bike ride, that kind of thing, or like uh, hiking, just to name a few. Jonathan, you and your
It actually says there she is, and you just couldn't see the letters on the bottom.
yeah, because your the flag covers up part of it there.
Yeah.
Did Koo just leave us?
I love doing gifs. Like, whenever the reason why I like to put gifs is it's my way of like reacting to whatever you're saying. Like if we're in front of each other, kind of like if we're on Zoom. Like on Zoom, like you react to what people say. That's kind of why I do it.
Yeah.
Like I have some favorite ones that I like to put. Like this is one of my favorites right here.
Oh, you're so funny, Jonathan.
Yeah, that's actually one of my favorite gifs that I use. Just being silly. Awesome, awesome beans. So Allison, you found this you found out about this through LinkedIn. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I couldn't find you. No, I'm a member of HNP, and I've been coming to HNP for, gosh, on Zoom through LinkedIn. Excuse me, for a year now, or a year and a half or so. But my friend told me about it because that's about the time I was thinking of going full time with my Juice Plus business. Thank So do you do HNP, Jonathan?
I used to co-host HNP New England until it got dissolved.
Oh, okay.
I'm sort of a free agent right now.
So do you live in New England?
Yes, in Massachusetts to be exact.
Oh, cool. Cool.
How about you? Where are you based out of?
Well, I live in Minnesota, so
Oh, okay.
live here for 14 years. I love it. But
Very
I
cool.
can work anywhere.
That's the beauty. That's the beauty of the internet, right?
Yes.
You have no
And
restrictions.
I have an online store. Like my website is my store. So basically, yeah.
For sure. That's what I like. That's what I love.
Uh, well, we are a few minutes past the official end time, but we're not. It's not totally after I run off right away. So if you want to keep talking,
We're not going to be official. Emily, is what you're saying? No. I'm joking.
You guys can still hear me pretty good, right?
Yeah,
yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, I still got to make a trip to Wisconsin sometime.
Oh,
Right.
Actually,
What?
Allison, I got to tell you, the Minneapolis airport is actually one of my favorite in the U.S.
oh, really? Yeah, I
One of
like
my
it.
favorite.
I like the airport.
It's such a beautiful airport. It has one of the best, at least where I don't know if it's just the terminal I was in or what, but it's they have some of the best food options I've ever seen in at least in the U.S.
Oh,
Some of the
cool.
best I've seen.
Cool. I just know them in San Diego airport because I'm from San Diego, and they can do whatever they want to San Diego, and it's a horrible airport.
Oh man.
Look who decided to join us.
Oh my God, the legend herself, the diva herself.
The diva is in the house. Good. Are you back?
I am back. Yes, I came back because I heard Diva was here.
Thank you, Carrie. But yeah. Uh, so you're. I don't know if I necessarily need to ask this question, but you're still looking to have a show on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, right? Gart?
You tell me. You're the podcast engineer. What did you engineer?
I'd preferably say no. Um,
What? What?
but
Where's the Christmas?
however, Kurt, I did get somebody from the Speakers Playhouse last week to they decided to book themselves on Christmas Eve. Um, so we'll probably at least be doing a Christmas Eve show.
I know here on Clubhouse, a lot of friends of mine on Clubhouse basically does concerts on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. So it's always beautiful to be part of that every single time. I mean, it's like you're not even talking; you're just there, and you're you're just with other people in the room, and it's really beautiful. So if you guys want to join, if you're part of that, I mean, like you could just see where I'm at on those days. And it's beautiful because you're not even talking, you're just there, hanging out.
So what's the name of the room or the club?
There's a whole bunch of different ones so there's Chalet's Parlor or something like that. Music Parlor, it's called Chalet's Music Parlor. That's one. There's another one called Just for Fun. So I was just in one this morning. This is girl. She does concerts every week, and I was just there this morning. And it's nice because you wake up in the morning and you go in Clubhouse and you just go get on this room and then they're playing this really beautiful music. It's really nice. I think they're gonna do one tomorrow morning too.
Yeah, I think I might have been on one or two of those too.
And
Not
there's
for a while, but
people easily 200.
and then you have Beauty. Oh, Kurt. For the speaker Playhouse people today, I gave them the World of Ability scheduling link, and then I also gave them my magic link for IDH, and said something about it. So hopefully we'll get anybody, at least somebody from that group coming. And Beauty, I have tried you to speak. Well, okay. It's perfectly okay. Steve, she must be multi. Oh. Well then, okay.
This whole time I'm talking to myself. Oh my god, she's probably having Clubhouse issues.
So okay, did
That
you
happens so.
hear my comment?
Yeah, I heard you're going after getting us that next 6,000 co-op members so that we get our 10,000 members like we've been.
Yeah, I'll help. I gave them the my
Hello?
IDH magic link, so hopefully it'll get just a few people to join us from that.
Hello?
Denise.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you now.
Loud and clear.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to talk and for some reason my mic was open, but nobody was hearing me. So I'm like, all right,
Well,
you know what? Let me leave and come back.
well, on our side, it looked like you were still muted.
Oh, yeah, no. So, yeah, no, I was just asking before if everyone already did intros. But I had just popped in. But yeah,
Yeah, we'll all sort of introduce ourselves, but if you want to introduce yourself, go right ahead.
sure. So, I'm Denise, aka Diva. I help people dream big and help them get to where they want to get to in life. I teach them how to get creative and turn their I can't into how can I. So that is me. And there is a lot of background noise. So I don't know where that is. Oh, okay. There you go. I have a headset in my ear and it was like literally in my ear. So, anyway. Hey, Jonathan, I sent you a message. Did you see it?
You sent it on Messenger, right?
Yes.
I did see that. I got to get back to you on that. Let me
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta get back to you on that. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull it up. Denise Vargas. Yes, here it is. Yep. Yeah, I gotta get. Yeah, let me. I'll respond to that later on. 'Cause
Okay.
that looks very interesting.
Okay. You know, I just want to know, are you free after this for like a 2-minute call?
For a 2-minute call? Yeah, that should be fine.
Okay.
You have my
All
number,
right.
right?
Wait
I
a minute,
think
wait a
I
minute,
do.
wait a minute. I can't let that go, Diva. Really? You have 2-minute calls? I didn't know you did that.
I do. I do 2-minute calls. And if you're lucky, I might do a 5-minute call.
Oh my
You
God.
know? So yeah. The
So
only
what you're
time I
saying?
got 2-minute calls from you, Diva, was when I call you and you're like, "Can I call you back?" That's about
So what you're saying is I'm
the only
unlucky.
way.
So what you're saying is I'm unlucky, Diva, huh? So I don't get 5 minutes. I get 2 minutes.
Well, you know what? You know what? Because I haven't spoken to you in a while, you can get all the minutes you want.
Oh my God, you really are so sweet. You know that? So you're gonna probably are you gonna send me an invoice after?
I'll be waiting for the yes, exactly. Payment PayPal.
I love it.
Uh, yeah. No, so what time do you guys usually wrap up?
We're always done by midnight, Diva. No big deal.
So funny.
No, I mean with this situation, we could. If you guys are trying to get a call, we could actually wrap this up now and let you guys do your call, and Emily can get all that stuff that always weighs her down and stresses her out. So whatever works for everybody.
Okay. Jonathan, are you still at the same number?
I'm at the same number. I'm free
Uh,
for another 26 minutes, so we're Gucci. We're good.
all right, I'm gonna call you right now then.
All right, sounds like a plan, man.
All right. Thanks, guys.
You bet. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. All right, Emily. Your appointment moved up in the schedule. 6:15 presentation. We're looking forward to it. 6:15 presentation, Emily. We're looking forward to it. At 6:15, we're looking forward to seeing those videos, Emily. Emily, can you hear me? 6:15, Emily. Emily, 6:15.